Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. With speculations that the Golden Bachelorette couple Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple are settling in Wichita, Kansas, I'm increasingly convinced that they're giving up on their ambition of going to New York City. When Chock battled for Joan's favor on season 1 of The Golden Bachelorette, sparks erupted between them quickly. As their love became stronger, they each dealt with the difficult feelings that come with dating after losing prior relationships. Joan and Chock learned to rely on one another, and the season concluded with an engagement. As Joan and Chock planned their future together, one issue remained: Joan lived in Maryland, while Chock lives in Wichita, Kansas. Prior to their engagement, they promised to buy a home in New York City jointly. Joan and Chock intended to split their time between Maryland, Kansas, and New York City, allowing them to develop a life together without abandoning their previous lives. Unfortunately, it appears that things did not turn out as intended. As rumors about Joan and Chock's living situation grows, I believe their hopes of moving to New York City are crumbling. Joan just posted a TikTok video in which she modeled a few of her favorite clothes. While Joan offered stunning looks, people were distracted by one notable detail: her missing engagement ring. Her left hand appeared noticeably bare, causing many to believe she and Chock had called off their engagement. Removing engagement or wedding rings is generally the first sign of a breakup. With Joan and Chock continually dealing with breakup rumors, it feels extremely purposeful to make such an obvious shift without addressing it. I'm curious if Joan's bare ring finger hints at deeper troubles in her relationship. Fortunately, a missing ring does not usually indicate problems. There are numerous reasons why Joan may not be wearing her ring. It could be getting repaired or resized, or she could prefer to wear it on formal events. Chock responded on Joan's most recent Instagram image with "I'm a happy guy," thus indicating that they are still very much together. Joan and Chock announced their engagement in November 2024, but there has been no word on acquiring a home in New York City. Joan and Chock devoted themselves to house shopping after the Golden Bachelorette conclusion, but their efforts were rewarded with disappointment. Joan stated that after losing out on their ideal home in December, she is unwilling to settle for anything less than perfection. Joan advised that she and Chock put their house quest on hold until the spring, when the market improves. However, spring has here, and there are no new NYC updates. I believe this indicates that once the initial euphoria subsided, Joan and Chock reconsidered their plans. It's possible that having two houses in different regions of the country, as well as regularly traveling for media appearances, is enough for them. Joan and Chock's occasional moments of downtime are most likely spent relaxing rather than seeking for a third location. It's understandable that Joan and Chock are putting their NYC goals on hold in favor of more essential things, such as their wedding. Despite being engaged only a few weeks after meeting, Joan and Chock aren't rushing their love. They are enjoying their engagement, with a wedding not expected until late 2025 or early 2026. Despite not wearing her ring, Joan and Chock appear to be stable and happy together. I wouldn't be surprised if moving to NYC is no longer a top goal for them. Joan and Chock were both living full lives when they met. They have families, friends, and careers, which may be difficult to balance even in the best of circumstances. Because Joan and Chock's relationship has been so public and unconventional, I believe it is wise for them to focus on making sure everything else is in order before jumping into marriage. Joan and Chock's NYC aspirations may never come true, but that doesn't mean they'll fail. They devised their city living strategy on the Golden Bachelorette before ever experiencing life outside the house. It's not surprising that they're reconsidering now that Joan is more at ease in Wichita and her celebrity is growing. The ability to adjust is a favorable omen for Joan and Chock's future, demonstrating that they prioritize their relationship. When The Golden Bachelorette first aired in the fall of 2024, few could have predicted how deeply fans would fall for the magnetic and mature love story of Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple. From the moment Chock stepped out of the limo and greeted Joan with his signature warmth and charm, the chemistry was undeniable. Over the course of the season, viewers witnessed the blossoming of a bond rooted not just in attraction, but in shared experience, healing, and the bravery to start over. Now, just months after their high-profile engagement on national television, speculation is mounting that Joan and Chock's once ambitious plan to build a future together in New York City may be quietly unraveling. Instead, all signs point to a surprising shift. The couple may be settling down in Wichita, Kansas, Chock's hometown, and fans are divided over what this means for the couple's long-term future. Chock's early frontrunner status on The Golden Bachelorette wasn't just based on charisma, it was grounded in vulnerability. Both he and Joan had endured deep personal losses. Joan's heartbreaking story of losing her husband resonated with viewers, as did her strength as a mother and her courage in returning to the dating world in her 60s. Chock, too, opened up about his life as a widower, touching Joan with his candid reflections on grief and second chances. Their relationship was marked by thoughtful conversations and quiet moments of affection rather than grand drama, a refreshing departure from the chaos often associated with Bachelor Nation. By the time the finale aired, their connection felt authentic and well-earned. Chock got down on one knee, and Joan said yes with tears in her eyes and a smile that lit up the screen. Following the engagement, Joan and Chock were thrust into the logistical realities of merging their lives. Joan remained based in Rockville, Maryland, while Chock continued working and living in Wichita. While they pledged to split their time between Kansas and Maryland, both also expressed a deep desire to begin a new chapter in New York City. The idea, as they described in several post-show interviews, was to co-purchase an apartment in Manhattan, a neutral and exciting location where they could forge fresh memories together. They had even reportedly begun browsing listings in Tribeca and the Upper West Side, hoping to find a modern condo with room for entertaining friends, filming content, and enjoying the cultural richness of the city. Their fans eagerly awaited a real estate reveal. But that reveal never came. As spring 2025 has arrived, many Bachelor Nation sleuths have noticed a distinct lack of updates regarding the New York City move. While Joan and Chock remain active on social media, Joan especially with her well-followed fashion and lifestyle TikTok, there have been no post stories or hints involving New York apartment tours, lease signings, or even visits. Instead, eagle-eyed fans have picked up on a different trend. Joan appears to be spending more and more time in Wichita. Photos and videos of her walking Chock's dog, shopping at local boutiques, and attending neighborhood events have surfaced over the past 2 months. Some even claim to have spotted Joan at Wichita's Bradley Fair area, browsing shops with Chock and greeting fans. In April 2025, Joan posted a TikTok showcasing her spring wardrobe, an innocent, lighthearted video that quickly spiraled into internet scrutiny. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.